Welcome guys to the fourth tutorial of our Contact app with Firebase integration series. And here, so far we have registered the user, we can sign out, we can sign in, we can upload image to our user, and now it's time to learn about the most important, how do we add contacts. So here we have it, is that we have the floating action button, and we should be able to use it. So this is being displayed in our main activity. So I'll take a floating action button here, floating action button, floating action button, find view by ID, floating, and set a on click listener on it, and it should take us to add contact activity. So this was main activity, add contact dot class. Okay, perfect. So we are done pretty much in main activity for now. I'll just close it because there are so many tabs. So we'll go here, and once we are in add contact activity, over there we have edit text, and it is, let's just go to our add contact, and we have edit text for name, number, and email, and image view. Et name, et number, et image view. Oh, sorry, et email, and an image view where we will upload and use the same logic as we have in register activity. So let's just map these views, cast these views. We have to see the ID names. Contact name, contact number, and email contact. So contact number, email contact, and what was the image view? It should be contact image, I think. Image of contact, perfect. And here et number, et email, we will take strings. Et email, this is for you want to store the data of your contact. So string email, phone number, and name. So what we are doing is, once we click on add contact button, oh yeah, we have to add that also. Spelling of contact is wrong, but we don't care. Let me just double check if the ID of the button is okay. Yeah, add contact is okay. Okay, so here we have it, and add contact, set on click listener, new view. Okay, so here we can apply our same approach. If you want to set errors, you can set errors. but I don't have that much time, so I'm just going to go with the toast message. Email, number, phone number, and name. So what we will do here is we will store these values phone number, name, ET number. Let's just delete that, and ET name. Okay, so here we will write toast, type something which, oh sorry, let's just do it the nice way. Okay, else type something honey, and here what we'll do is add contact, passing name, email, and phone number. Okay, here we have it, and also we need image. So what I'll do is I'll go to my register activity. I will copy paste this code there. uh, where are we? We are in here. Okay, and we will also take the constants from here. So what is going to happen here is, let me just see what I'm doing here. Okay, the image pick dialog has to open once image view is being clicked on. And here we will also apply the permissions. Okay, perfect. So now we are all ready to add our contact to the database. So let's just get right into it. Now here we will create a new path for our, because the image that we had stored, the path that we used in storage, Firebase storage, was for our images of the user who has signed up on the app, sorry. So we don't want the contact images to be mixed up. Therefore we will copy this path and we will name it, actually we should have used this name, but what we do is we will just change it, contact photos, and here we can just do this. Yeah, take a Firebase user, and Firebase user is done. So what we will do is we'll come back in here, take this whole method down. Okay, so now we have created a new path and Firebase user. Okay, let's just do it. Firebase auth get instance get current user. Now we want to save the data in our database and at the same time in storage. So first we'll work on the storage reference. I'll just copy it from here actually to save time. Let's just copy this whole thing. And then we can just make changes here. So, okay, there are so many changes that we have to make. And here what I'll do is storage reference. Yeah, this is the new file path that I have defined. So this will be different because that is contact images and this is contact photos. And same image URI is being passed. And here we have to give the name. The username of the contact that we have stored is going to be name. And email remains email final. Or we can change the key if we want. Contact email, contact name, an image URL. Let's just keep it that way. And we are creating a new path for in our database. So we will take reference Firebase database get instance get reference child. So this is referring to this child. Now here contacts, and this one would have to be push. So far so good. And now once this is done, we can write contact added as our toast and finish that activity. So this is going to be add contact. Okay, I think if all goes well, then okay. And one more thing we didn't add it is hash map put contact number is number, phone number. This all parameters that I'm getting are from here, and this method is getting them from here. So okay, little bit of hiccup here. How do we work on this? Okay, so now if everything is successful, then the user that we have stored and the photo that we have stored should be in the contact. Next tutorial will be how do we display the contact in our recycler view. So now if everything is successful, then it should create a new child here as contact, and that will have a child of the user ID. Whoever is logged in has added a child, has added a contact, and it should contain the contact information also. So the app is loaded. We will go to our floating button. Okay, I think I have mapped the wrong button. Main activity, floating action button is floating, and why the error came then if this was okay. Let's just see. Close the app. The error must be here. Let's see. We'll click on floating button again to see what is the issue. Okay. Okay, the image view is giving us the problem. Uh, why is it that? Okay, the ID was wrong. So add image contact is going to be here, and the ID was wrong. Yeah, sorry. Okay, let's just rerun the app. It should be fine, or maybe there will be new errors. So let's wait for the activity to launch. Okay, let's click on floating button again. It has crashed again for some reason. Unable to start activity. Cannot be cast to widget button. Oh, yeah, this is the button also was add contact. Both of these were mapped wrong. And this was mapped wrong again, add image account. Don't just copy paste the codes. Always try to, look at the logcat, look at my code, like why it's done and how it's done. I think by now everything should have been resolved and we would be successfully, yeah. And yeah, we are here. So what we'll do is we will add an image. Pictures. In emulator there are not many pictures, so these are the ones that I would just use. Okay, Steve Jobs 11111111. and steve at apple.com. Add contact. The app has crashed. But I think the contact was added, or maybe not. We will know here. Yeah, the contact wasn't added. And why did the app crash? Let's just see. Added text on a null object reference. Yeah, a lot of view mapping is wrong. Yeah, here also we have wrongly mapped the view. So that is why it was giving an error. Casting casting of views and views IDs should be right always. There is no other way around it. So that is why like 4-5 times our app has crashed only because I have mapped the wrong views. And now we would be successful at last. Okay, here I will write Steve Jobs Jobs. Okay, add contact. Now it should say save contact added. Okay, here we have it. Contacts. Okay, this is the information and this is the image that was uploaded. So URL is here. And now what we'll do is we'll go to our storage and see if the second path was created. So yeah, this is the second path that we had made in add contact. This will have its own folder and here it's saying user and the image that was uploaded here. Okay, perfect. That's it for this tutorial and thanks for watching. And let's work on the next activity to display, next tutorial to display our contacts that we have added. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day guys and subscribe.